The morning sets the mood for the rest of the day, including the diet schedule. Our morning rituals determine whether we will eat a big or a small lunch, whether the body will use all the calories or store them, just in case. Brightside has found scientific proof that there is a connection between our habits and the risk of provoking a disbalance in the body and cause extra weight gain. 1. We refuse to eat a big breakfast. The time when we eat is much more important than what we eat. Scientists from the Tel Aviv University proved that a diet with a big breakfast and a light dinner is much more effective when it comes to maintaining weight as opposed to a diet based on frequent and light snacking. And this is because the metabolism speed is different at different times of the day. The main conclusion that scientists came to is that you should never refuse to eat a high-caloric breakfast. Your lunch should be medium-sized and your dinner should be light. 2. We don't walk in the sunshine. Sunlight quite literally burns fat. At least, the white fat tissue. Researchers at the University of Alberta in Edmonton, Canada conducted an experiment and proved that lipids decrease in size when exposed to sunlight. This discovery partially explains why people gain weight during the winter when there is a lack of sunlight. Just keep in mind that spending too much time in the sun isn't a good idea, and always make sure to wear sunscreen. 3. We forget about drinking a glass of water after waking up. The body of an adult person is made up of 55% to 60% water, according to scientists, so drinking a glass of water after waking up is a really good idea. Water accelerates the metabolism, which decreases the risk of getting fat. It also helps the body get rid of toxins. The author of articles on productivity, Chris Bailey, shared that as an experiment, he started his morning with a glass of water and he managed to reduce his body fat from 17% to 10%. Except for the obvious advantages of burning calories and increasing the speed of your metabolism, morning exercises can help you decrease your appetite. During an experiment, researchers led by Dr. Emma Stevenson and PhD student Javier Gonzalez found that people who are used to doing exercises before breakfast eat less food throughout the day. The explanation is probably in the waking up effect of exercises. By eating, people who don't exercise in the morning try to relieve the stress of waking up. Also, they found that exercising while still hungry is 20% more efficient in terms of losing weight than exercising during the day. 5. We save the delicious dishes for lunch or for dinner. If you can't resist eating sweet or baked foods, do it in the first part of the day. This is another conclusion that researchers from the Tel Aviv University came to. A muffin eaten in the morning will add fewer inches to your waist than the same muffin eaten in the evening. 6. We read the news in the morning. The fear and irritation caused by scrolling the morning news can actually have a negative impact on your health. It is especially true if you suffer from a chronic lack of sleep. This is because long-term stress causes stem cells to turn into fat cells. Researchers led by Mary Terrell, assistant professor of chemical and systems biology at Stanford University School of Medicine in California, explained how this works. Stress causes the body to produce hormones that help the body adapt to a new environment. If the stress is short-term, new fat cells are not formed. If the stress is long-term, the mechanism of saving calories is started. And even if we start eating less, we won't be able to lose weight until the stressful situation ends. 7. We underestimate the help of our pets. A dog can become a good companion during a run, and a cat can make stretching or yoga much more relaxing and enjoyable. The results of a study have shown that it's easier for pet owners to control their weight. Besides, communication with a pet and caring for it can give you positive emotions that reduce the level of stress that otherwise, you would most likely try to soothe with a muffin or some chocolate chip cookies. Have you ever had to change your morning habits? Did it help you improve your health, your relationship with close people, and your overall level of life? Tell us in the comment section below.